Hey guys, and how's it going, everybody? So, you yet another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, and I just took a fucking massive dump, so I'm ready for this shit. Let's get this going. Let's talk about the Scout gunmetal weapon changes, because why not? Scout's turn. Alright, the Scout had 4 changes, so this video's not gonna be that long, but let's address them. So, the shortstop and the Fan of War. First, let's address the Fan of War, because it's really easy to talk about that. Fan of War. Now crits when it would normally mini crit. So the first initial hit with the Fan of War is a mini crit. But if you keep hitting them over and over with the Fan of War, it's a crit. I don't really see the point of that because it still does such little damage. It's like basically you're doing like, I don't even know how little damage you're doing. It's like a normal is 65 damage from any melee weapon without any damage nerfs or debuffs, and then 75% of 65, I don't know, that's like a little over 15. Not really that powerful, pretty useless. So these two changes were if you want to actually fight with the Fan of War, and you're not smart if you fight with the Fan of War because you will lose unless there is no unless. You will just lose. It is not that good. But I guess this will make it a little bit more wide to use, even though people shouldn't be attacking with it anyway. It's probably just gonna be like using a bunch of troll videos, because that's basically what like TF2 YouTubers like to upload. I don't think I've uploaded any on this channel yet. I did on my old channel. But now let's address the shortstop. The shortstop was changed this update to massive proportions, where before the prior shortstop would consume ammo from the pistol slot. So let's say you wiped out your shortstop ammo, your pistol would only have 12 bullets left in it with no clip, or sorry, no bullets left in your magazine. So you were basically done for there. But now the shortstop has its own ammo. I'm pretty sure it's 4 and 32, if I recall correctly. To whatever it is, it's at the beginning of the clip. It looks, yeah, 4 and 32, because I just saw it again. And on top of that, the healing and knockback passes of the shortstop that were once always there are no longer there. So no, they're not no longer there. They're there when the weapon is active. So you have to be using the weapon before the things to occur. So you now take like when the weapon is out, the passives that exist are you gain an extra 20% amount of health from health kits and such, on top of you taking, oh, but the debuff is you take 40% more knockback from various damaging weapons and air blasts. There really isn't much to talk about with these weapons because even if they have been changed, I still don't use them. I don't think many people use them. It's just they're just too different from like the stock weapons to be wanted to be used overall. But that's just my opinion, and that's also what I've seen too. Not many people use the shortstop. But let's move on to the Babyface's blaster and the Pretty Boys pocket pistol. Alright, let's talk about these new changes to the Babyface's blaster and the Pretty Boys pocket pistol. So the Babyface's blaster was changed this update so that when you take damage with the Babyface's blaster out, you will lose a vast majority of your boost. You can see in the clip later that I am gonna take 40 damage and lose all my boost from 100% to a flat out 0. It's quite a big thing. On top of that, you lose even more boost from air jumps. Before it was just a little bit, and it didn't really matter whether you jumped or not because it wasn't enough to like lose your speed. You'd still be faster than a default scout with no speed enhancements. But this is just over the top. You lose a lot of speed from jumping, and you lose a lot of speed from taking damage. It pairs really tough with the Pretty Boys pocket pistol, which these two weapons weren't that bad of a set, but now they're a pretty bad set. let's talk about the pretty boy's pocket pistol. So let's say I'm like jumping off a cliff, about to take damage. I have to pull it out. I have to think that through. Like, oh shit, I need to have this weapon active now to be able to not take fall damage. That's annoying. It's really annoying. On top of the like, normally if you like jump off a damn cliff and like an enemy's chasing you, they will. No, if an enemy's chasing you, they will attack you. So it's like that you'll take damage. 20% more damage from the damage you would already take because you have the pistol out. And even if you have that, like, the +3 health per hit, if you, like, turn around and hit the enemy and to, like, attempt to live, that's not a bad idea, but at the same time, it's likely you'll die if you have the pistol out. If not from fall damage, well, since you're not dying from fall damage, you'll die from the extra damage you're taking. And you don't have that +15%, no, +15 health you had before of 140. You have back to the 125. They completely removed that. Now, I don't think the set pairs that well together anymore because, sure, if you're really fast, then you use the pretty boy's pocket pistol and you could like easily run off cliffs. You don't have to take that second double jump to avoid taking fall damage. But that doesn't change the fact that you can still take a lot of damage if you have the pistol out, which can completely stop you from doing just about anything in the time that it would take for you to escape and even go farther with a double jump. Because when you do a double jump, you can possibly like pivot left, pivot right, jump farther. There's a lot to do, and you have a lot more room to do it. But here you can only go straight down. You go left or right. Oh, you can also go left or right. But if you go straight down to another lower platform and you want to avoid taking fall damage, you'll lose quite a bit of just about everything you've earned in the time that you try to fight. Unfortunately, that's going to be all for this video, so I thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and as always, have a nice day.